Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and this is your friend Jayavardhan Singh Ranawat. In today's video, I am going to talk about the top 3 mistakes that I did in the first year of my marine engineering. The purpose behind making this video is because we have 10,000 subscribers, and most of the subscribers that we have joined the first year in this particular year in 2020. They have joined various courses like DNS or marine engineering or even BSc nautical science. They have opted for different streams, maybe GME or maybe GP rating as well. So for all those cadets who have joined Merchant Navy in this particular year, and I don't want you people to make the same mistakes, the common mistakes that almost 99% of the people make, and I was one of those people. Guaranteed, I can, you will definitely know it by the end of this video. And the purpose is that you should not be making all those mistakes. The reason behind making this video is that I felt that most of you people are joining for the first time. Of course, you haven't been to the colleges yet because you are sitting at the comfort of your home, but once probably in the next semester, you will definitely go to college and you will see a lot of things once you go over there. So I don't want you to make any of these 3 mistakes once you reach that particular place, and keep all these things in mind. So the first thing that you should be keeping in mind, and the first mistake that I have made in the first year of my marine engineering, is that I trusted almost every single senior. And by every single senior I mean the bad senior. So first thing to be considered is that once you go to the college, you will definitely meet a lot of people, and amongst all those people, the most important people will be the seniors of that college that you will meet. You will gain a lot of knowledge once you start interacting with the seniors, and it is very important for your personal and career growth as well. It is very important for you to listen to the seniors because it is their advice which will guide you ahead in your career. But one thing to be kept in mind, and that thing is that most of the seniors in today's time, if most not, then at least some senior will always try to demotivate you. For suppose, once I went to the college, there were lot of seniors in that particular college, and they used to come to me and say that you will never get placed in this college is so bad. They used to tell about every single thing that could be the bad about this college. They would not acknowledge even a single good thing about the college, but they will definitely tell you hundreds and hundreds of bad thing about that particular college, and they will give you 100 reasons why you will not get placed from this college. Now the catch here is that most of the people fall in this trap. Now why I call this is a trap. You are in the first year of your college, so your mind is definitely a lot impressionable in this particular period of time, because you are new to this particular career. You do not know much about Merchant Navy, and above all that, you have always listened that there is a job uncertainty in the market. There are a lot of companies which are removing their employees in today's times. You hear all those things, and at this particular time, when the senior of that particular college comes to you and tells you that there is no way that you can get placed from this particular college, it definitely affects your mind in a bad manner. And some way or the other, if you keep on listening to this advice for a longer period of time, it will definitely get seeped into your head, and the way you think, it will definitely affect that. You will start cribbing about the college. You will not work with the proper right mindset. You will definitely be one of those people who always cringe about the college, who always say that I will not get placed, my money will be wasted in this particular college. But the thing here is that you have already invested your money, you have already taken your admission in that college, and now you cannot do anything for the 1, 2, 3, 4 years, whatever the duration of your course is. You cannot do anything. You have to study in that particular college only. So the only thing that you can do is improve yourself to the standard, so that every single company which comes into that college will select you. And always keep this thing in mind. Even if single company comes into your college, it is your responsibility to get placed in that particular company. Doesn't matter what the senior says, okay? Or there will always be some seniors who will always guide you in the proper directions. When I first went to the college, most of the seniors were very skeptical about the college. They would always say things to me like that, you cannot get placed from this college. We did not get placed. We always get such good marks in college, and still we do not get placed. All these things you listen from them, and you start thinking that maybe I have ended up in the wrong college. Now there are 2 things that you can do in this particular situation. The first thing is that you start thinking that nothing will happen to me, and you will go into that mindset, and you will stop studying, you will stop improving yourself, and definitely by the end of 1 2 3 4 years, whatever the duration of your course is, you will be getting out of that college without any placement in your hand. The second thing what you can do, the second thing you can do is that you can analyze the situation in a very proper manner. And how to analyze this situation, now I will tell you. The way to analyze this situation is that you make a list of whatever companies that come to your college. Suppose 1 2 3 5 6 10, whatever the number is, you make a list of all those companies, and then you think, why I do not get placed in all these companies, why I cannot get placed in any of these companies. Like if even if there are 4 companies coming to your college, at least you can get placed in once, at least you can get placed in one company. And the most important thing is that you are in the first year of your college, like you all are at zero level, all your competitors are at zero level, and at this point, if you start improving, if you start preparing for all these companies, you will definitely get ahead in life. So always listen to the right seniors who will always motivate you and guide you towards the right path. Do not fall into the trap of bad seniors who will always try to demotivate you and who will always try to cultivate this thought into your head that you cannot do anything if you pass out from this college. Stop doing that. Stop listening to those seniors. Just get away from them. Find yourself some really good seniors, and they will stick with you for the lifetime, and they will always be guiding you in the career ahead as well. Now I will come to the second point, and the second thing is that I thought in the first year of my college that maybe it is very early for me to start improving. Now let me explain this a little bit. Most of the companies, suppose I was doing marine engineering, so most of the companies comes at the end of like third year, and if you are doing BSc Nautical Science, then the companies come around at the end of the second year. So I always thought that I have a lot of time to prepare for companies, and also the companies which come to the colleges, they always ask you like questions which are very technical, like very technical marine engineering questions. They ask you all those particular type of questions, and I always thought that I have a lot of time to prepare for interviews. I will see once I go to the third year of my college, I will see what happens. At that particular time I used to think like that, and that was a very big mistake, my friend. And why that was a very big mistake, let me explain it to you. So the first thing, it is never too late to start improving yourself. You must have heard this phrase. Now let me rephrase it for you in this particular context. It is never too early to start your improving journey. Now let me explain. When I was in first year of college, there were a lot of things that I could do. And what were those things? The things were, I could have started working on my communication skills, because you cannot work on your communication skills overnight. It doesn't happen like, okay, you are in third year, tomorrow some company is coming for your college, and now you think that you will start improving your communication skills. It is not going to happen. If you go into that interview room, you are definitely in a very nervous situation. Even if your communication skills are very good, exceptional, I would say, there will be little bit of like you will stuck at some point. You will definitely get stuck at some point, even if your communication skills are exceptional. And think about this point in once, give it a thought, that if your communication skills are really bad, or forget about bad, even if they are like very average, you will not be able to speak in that particular situation, because that situation will be very nervous situation. You will be very nervous in that particular situation, and if your communication skills are not good, you are not going to perform well. And it is the truth, like most of the people alongside you, they will be having good communication skills, and if you do not have a good communication skills, then definitely you will not be able to clear that interview. Because the most important thing that any company in merchant navy is looking for is the candidate to have a good communication skills. And in fact, if you have exceptional communication skills, then that will be like a icing on the cake. So always improve your communication skills when you are in the first year of college. Now, along with communication skills, what all things are that you can improve? The other thing is that, of course, you can start improving your marks. Now here was the mistake that I did. When I was in second year, one company came to the college, and I was not able to sit for that company just because my marks were less in college. Okay, so the companies in today's times doesn't come like, okay, give me the list of all the average candidates, all clear candidates who do not have any backlogs or anything. Give me the list of all those candidates, and we will allow all those candidates to sit in our exam. It doesn't work like that. Nowadays what happens is that most of the companies comes to the colleges and tells the college that give me the list of top 10, top 20 or top 25 people in this college. and the college will provide the list of at most at top 25 students, and those top 25 students will be allowed to give the exam of that company, and out of those 25 people, few will be selected for the interview. So now you can think, if you are not in that list of top people, not in that list of top 10, 15, 20, 25 or at least 30, then it will be very difficult for you to get a lot of opportunities, because the thing is that the more opportunities you get, the more chances of you clearing the interviews will increase, the more chances of you getting the job will increase. And if you are in the top list, top 10, top 15, then definitely you will get a lot more opportunities than the other people, and the more opportunities you get, the more chances you have of getting a particular job. So always keep in mind, improve your grades, because now it will be same you will think that improving grades won't help me anything in this particular semester. If I get like 8 CGPA instead of 7.5, then it won't make a big difference. But it won't make a big difference now, but it will definitely make a lot bigger difference once the company visits your college. So never lose any motivation and keep improving your marks. It is definitely going to help you a lot in the longer run, for sure. You have my word for that. And now I come to the final mistake that I made during the first year of my college, and now this mistake is that I did not prepare for aptitude. Now a lot of you must be thinking, why does the aptitude come in picture? You are in merchant navy, you are in a merchant navy college, you are studying all the technical things. Why does the aptitude come into the picture? Now let me tell you the reason. Most of the companies in today's times take aptitude test before they take the interview. Like most of the companies have a particular set of questionnaire. In that questionnaire, in most of the companies, half of the questions are aptitude questions and half of the questions are technical questions, which you will be studying later on in your college life. So in later part of your college life, you will be studying you will be getting a lot of technical knowledge, so no doubt in that. But throughout your college, you won't be taught aptitude, and even if some colleges are teaching you a little bit of aptitude, that is not enough. You need to practice a lot, and the problem comes when the company visits the college for the placements. And the problem comes here, whenever the questionnaire is given to the particular student, he looks at the questionnaire, he knows most of the technical questions, he knows most of the technical questions, he knows the answers of those technical questions, but he do not know how to solve the aptitude questions. And most of the times, if you look at the aptitude questions, those questions are very, very simple questions, but the only catch here is that how fast you can solve them. And the more practice you do of those particular type of questions, the faster you can solve them. So the only thing is that once you go ahead in your college life, you will be busy studying all the technical things, and then you won't be getting any time. Trust me, any time. Even if you think that of course I will prepare for aptitude later, you won't be getting any time to prepare for aptitude in the later part of your college life. So this is the time for you to start preparing your aptitude, because in first year, to be really honest, you do not have much to study. You have all the things which are completely unnecessary as far as the placements are considered in first year. So keep this thing in mind. Start preparing for aptitude. It will help you a lot. It will help you immensely. I cannot even focus more on this particular type, how important it is for you to study aptitude in a proper manner. If you start studying aptitude from now only, even if 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day in a longer run would be more than enough for you to prepare for any particular company. Any company then comes into the college. Suppose you are sitting in the college and the placement officer come to your classroom and he says that tomorrow one company is visiting and you need to give an exam of that particular company. Most of the students will be worried. Because they have studied little bit about the technical knowledge, but they have not studied aptitude at all. And that's where the things change. That's where the things takes turn. You on the other hand have a complete knowledge about aptitude. You on the other hand have studied properly throughout your college life. That's why you do not even have a problem answering the engineering questions, and you will definitely be selected in that particular company, because you have all things right. You have done all things right. There is nothing wrong with you, and you will definitely be able to clear the exam of all the companies. And the more exams you clear of the companies, the more chances you will get to sit in the interview. And of course, the more the chances of sitting in the interview, the more chances of clearing it. So now you know how does all these three things affect in the later part of your college life. There are certain things which you do in the first year of your college which are definitely going to affect in the later part of your college life. So always listen to these three mistakes whenever you are in doubt. First, never trust on bad seniors. Never go out with bad seniors, they will only demotivate you. Number two, it is never too early to start improving yourself, start improving your marks, start improving your communication skills. That is really important. I cannot focus more on this particular point. And number three is start preparing for aptitude from now on. Of course, it is not very necessary for right now, but later on in your college life you won't be getting any time to do this particular thing, because let me tell you, once you go into the college, the life is really hectic. The day starts at 6 in the morning, of course, like before 6, maybe like 5:45 in the morning, and it ends very late at night, 9:30. So you won't be getting any time to study aptitude. Start preparing from now on. If you want to like learn about anything else, you can comment down in the comment section. If you have any doubts, you can definitely drop a comment. I will try to answer as many doubts as possible. If you like this video, then click a like button, and we also have a subscribe button down here. Click that subscribe button, and of course there is a bell icon, so press the bell icon and click all after that, so you do get the notification of every single video that we upload for you guys. There will be a lot of videos coming on this particular channel, so do not forget to click on that subscribe button so you will be notified every single time. See you in the next video. I was your friend Jayavardhan Singh Ranawat. Goodbye.